So Nikita, what is it like working in an all-girls school, and what do you think are the benefits?
Thanks for asking, Marcia. I think the first thing I would say is that even though we're an all-girls school, we do have some trans and non-binary students who feel really comfortable and safe being out at school, which is awesome. I think one of the benefits of working in a mostly all-gender school is that you kind of strip away some of these societal pressures and expectations and stereotypes that are put on students who are socialized as girls. And so with that pressure gone, that pressure to perform a certain way or act a certain way or dress or look a certain way, with that gone, they can then focus more on what it means to be a young people in a society and grow up to be more in tune with academic skills, but also activist skills, thinking critically about the world around them. Why sometimes being identified as a girl or identifying as a girl can lead to different situations and different forms of oppression. And so I think one of the benefits is that we can really hone in on the specific ways in which girls or people socialized as girls, as young people, enter society and the ways in which they can feel empowered together in our school environment. Does that make sense?
Yeah, totally. I love it.
So, Miss Sarah, what is your favorite part of working at UAI?
So I really love the team that I'm on. So I work with incredible teachers and incredible administrators who are all really joined together in wanting to do what's best for the education of our students. And I think that that's really powerful. I also think we have a lot of fun. Like there's a lot of laughs, there's a lot of like commiserating, and it's just a really nice place to be.
I agree with you. I think one of my favorite parts about working at UAI is the community feel that we have. Like I think that this is the longest that I've been at a job, and I've been teaching for 11 years. I've been here 8 of those years. So I'd have to say that it is this family feel that we have, this community. We all come together for the same mission. We have the same vision. And I never once think that my coworkers and the people that I work with are not here for the right reasons, and I think that we have a really strong foundation to do really great work. So I love it.
So one thing that we've tried as a community this year to really dig into is our own implicit biases. We've really tried to uncover our own implicit biases and to figure out how those biases are affecting our practice and affecting our students.
So like one of the things that's really important at UAI, which is developing these anti-racist, anti-bias practices within our school. And so I love the fact that our school has an equity committee that is incorporating the voices of our students, teachers and parents, all working together to kind of tackle the racist practices that pervade all of education. Mm-hmm. And I also really think it's cool because we've had some amazing opportunities. So yes. Our school not only distributed to all of the teachers a really incredible book by Dr. Love, but also invited Dr. Love to come and speak with our staff and answer our questions. And it was
amazing.
So, I think that that's another thing that is available at UAI that I have never experienced at any other school. And I really love UAI. It feels like home.
Agreed. There's all these buzzwords that happen. We've been in education for a pretty long time, and every couple of years it's a buzzword that comes around that just permeates everything you do, like rigor and all of these things. And now we have anti-racist and anti-bias work that we're doing, and UAI is really about that life. We're really doing the things. We're not just talking about it, but our admin is really going above and beyond to work with us to make sure that our mission is being upheld, So with bringing in the books and bringing in Dr. Love to speak with us, it's really showing that they mean what they say and they stand behind the work that they're doing, not just fitting in and crossing things.
Teachers are given a lot of support at UAI. One, that's just naturally built into the DNA of the school. This is not a cold community. This is a very warm community. We embrace new people. And you can just tell, people pop into each other's rooms. We have casual conversations. So just the community as a whole and the tenor of the community really supports new teachers. In a more explicit way, every new teacher is given a mentor, usually in their field. Sometimes there'll be multiple mentors. So you might have a mentor that's teaching the same curriculum with you, and then have another mentor that's a more experienced teacher, or a teacher who's maybe not more experienced, but has some sort of skill that you need for your class. And as the year goes on, as you sort of work out where you are with our kids and your curriculum in our school, they may switch it up. So like if you're having a particular challenge in the classroom, I do think the administration is very good at figuring out who can support you with that challenge. In grade team meetings and in subject team meetings, I think we have a culture of honesty where people can say, I'm having this difficulty, and everyone will kind of like chime in to support that person. I think the administration is also quite good at growing leadership in the school. We have various committees, and I think this has been really developed in the last year during the pandemic, of really, really centering the teacher voice around the major decisions in the school, so that teachers really can take leadership roles in what's the schedule going to look like? What are we doing as we're working towards becoming a more equitable school? What should the grading practices look like? It's not a top-down structure. It's really a structure that includes teachers' voice. I know that the administration has enrolled people in the LEAP program, which is the no-cost principal training program. So we've had members of our staff do that. We have an AP for All lead. So we've had members who've developed their leadership capacity through that. There are lots of people that are working towards their leadership certificates, and our principal and AP have been very, very supportive of making space for them to do leadership work.